since you are an experienced djembeist, if that's the right word, djembe player, like how do you approach reading ink for that instrument for Broadway shows?
That's a good question. So I will say, djembe is a traditional instrument from West Africa. It's coming from, interestingly, it's coming traditionally from places like Guinea, Mali, Ivory Coast, Senegal, and there's a very specific way of playing the djembe in the traditional way. Um, so that's one thing. And then, of course, the djembe has become popularized in so many other styles of music because it's um, it's such a versatile instrument. You've got the bass is a super low sound, you've got the slaps are a super high sound, everything in between. You can do a lot with just that one instrument. So it's become very popular. I don't consider myself to be like a master at the traditional stuff, although I have studied it. And it's really great being in New York. You can study with a lot of different players. But the thing I'll say more broadly about just hand drumming in general is that sometimes the ink that's written for those hand drums is like you have to turn it into something. I think it's true of a lot of rhythm section instruments. You know what I mean? It's like you get slashes and you have to make something out of it. And sometimes you'll get specific rhythms, but if you just played exactly what was written, it would sound like you know what I mean? And it's up to the player to sort of create the nuance, like a lot of times that's if you have a multi-drum setup, you're talking about something like a melody, but even on one drum with all the different sounds that you can get, you know and playing dynamically so that you create something that's like a musical thing.
Hmm, very thought provoking and very true.